This is chapter 1b of chemistry. It's going to be a fairly short talk. So why is it that chemistry is important? Here you are, you're taking chemistry, you sort of have to, kind of thing. What are the limitations as to what science can do? There are limits. There are some things we cannot do. Diseases can be slowed down or cured. That's true. We have developed medications for that. Human lifespan has been made longer. Very, very true. We started to understand about why you don't throw your garbage just out the window onto the street, that we have to pick up the trash and move it somewhere else. Why is it that we have to wash our hands when we come back from playing baseball or whatever other activity before we go and eat food? The quality of life has improved for many people. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, there is no cure for death. There is a limitation here on the sciences. We don't have a cure for death. Guess who controls that one? Here's a hint. It's Yahweh. It is Elohim. It is the Ancient of Days. It is God Himself. He's the one who cures it. Okay? He is the one. He made you, therefore He loves you, and Christ died for you. You are the apple of God's eye, and He is your heavenly Father. But there are limits. Here's some other limits here about chemistry and the sciences as well. We cannot explain how two people fall in love. We can measure changes in terms of heart rate and how the face changes. We might be able to monitor what the brainwave activity in there. But it doesn't explain how is it two people fall in love. We cannot explain that one away. We cannot explain using science about demon possession. Yes, it does happen. Not as frequently as some people think, but it does happen. Okay? So there are limits to what the sciences can do. We can't bring about peace on the earth. Okay? There is no scientific cure for sin. There isn't. We can't cure somebody of sin. Only Jesus can do that. Okay? So we got to look at the biblical worldview on this. And in the biblical worldview, we got to look at creation, the fall, and redemption. Okay? Creation, Genesis 1. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Okay? The fall of man, this is a very important thing. What happened? Adam and Eve, they sinned in the garden, and things started to go there. That's when death entered. Sin and death entered into the creation. Okay? Now, you'd say, but wait a minute, Canu, what about the leaves turning brown and falling off in the autumn and the fall? That's not death. That is a changeover. It's like a shedding of skin. It's not death. Okay? It's not. It's part of a cycle. Then there's redemption, revelation, the future. Guys, there is a redemption at some point there. But for now, what we are working with here in terms of the sciences and chemistry, it's based off of the fallen world that we have. We don't know what chemistry was like before Adam and Eve had sinned. Okay? So we have to look at the creation mandate. What do we mean by creation mandate? What does God want us to do? A mandate. I want you to do something. It is a mandate. It's like a command. Okay? Create products and solve problems. Weigh the consequences of actions. Seeking a balance. Loving my neighbor. How do we do that? How do we fulfill God's mandate? Creating products, solving problems. How about creating new medicines? How about creating a new type of glue that was even stronger than, say, super glue or crazy glue? Weighing the consequences of actions. You know, if we add this new color dye to this soda, how is that going to affect people? Is that going to harm them? Because it looks cool, but is that going to harm their health? Is that going to harm their body? Seeking a balance. Think about in the pool or the jacuzzi. You have a balance in the water because you want it that people can go in and swim and be able to enjoy. Okay? Loving my neighbor, how do we do that? When you look out for that other person's interest more than your own. When science contradicts the Bible, it is not nature contradicting the Bible. It's the scientist's model affected by his worldview that contradicts. Contradicts means goes against, saying, no, no, you're wrong. God created the world. Contradiction. No, he did not. This is an accident. Okay? And with that, we're stopping here for the relevance of chemistry. Take care.